Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if this is your first time watching some of my videos. Today I'm going to be showing you a mod that I made to my cross-country trail ski groomer. I have another video, I'll link that in the description and above. You can check that out, that shows how I built it originally. But it had been working really well. Mostly I've been using it on fresh snow, and it worked really well when we have fresh snow. But if it ever got to the point where trail was all beat up and I wanted to re-groom, I didn't have anything on the front that would like chop up the snow. So I added this cutter bar that you see at the front. I just made it out of some angle iron, spans the width, and then I have it bolted in on the front piece and the two sides. So it's not just pulling on the sides, it's pulling on the front as well. And then I've got these knobs on the front. You loosen these when you want to lower it, so you can lift it up. And then the bar goes down as much as you want, and then you tighten it. So I'll put it down a few inches below the lower edge of the boards so that it cuts in. And then when you're done, loosen those back up, and it will come back up. And then you tighten those knobs again. So I'll take it out on the trail and show you guys how it works. So here I'm starting to use the drag. The cutter bar is up right now, and I'm going over previously groomed trail that I'd groomed a couple days before. So it was packed and pretty hardened up after a couple days of pretty cold temps. So as you can see, it's not really cutting any snow up with just the groomer itself. Here's a close-up of the cutter bar raised up. Obviously not digging in at all yet, but in the next footage here you'll see me get off the sled and lower it down. Put it down probably 2 to 3 inches below the bottom of the main runners, tighten those knobs, and then start dragging again. You can see it starts cutting in really well, no issues whatsoever. I have that cutter bar angled at about 30 degrees downward so that it'll cut in and kind of toss the snow up and go behind it, and then go through the rest of the groomer. It worked pretty well. The snow was packed pretty hard, so that it was coming off kind of in chunks, so I don't know if the snow had been, if the temps were a little warmer, if it would come off a little differently, but either way, it worked a whole lot better to rejuvenate the trail than if I didn't have it. And here I am going back over the trail that I had just used the cutter on. So I'd gone over it once with the cutter, turned around, and I'm coming back with the cutter still down and the track layers down now. So laying a fresh set of tracks, and as you can see behind the groomer, it was working pretty well. Once I groom, I usually like to wait overnight if possible before we ski on them, but sometimes if it's pretty cold I can wait a few hours and they set up nicely, and then we can try them out. Just got done skiing. It's -10. What do you think of the trails?
They were perfect.
Good.
They were great.
A little frosty.